Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ida Fitriyani and my last student number is 336. So here I explain about my research papers. The term is Politic Dynamic of Israel with the title Mavi Marmara Demerits Israel-Turkey Bilateral Relations. So here we'll begin. So in the first introduction, you can see on my PPT there's a map of Israel's life. So I'll tell a little bit about it. Israel is known as a small country that located on the outskirts of the Mediterranean Sea. So this country is the one of the largest bases of the domiciles for the Jews, and also there are some Arabian that live there too. So Israel is also known as the country that has the basis of the Zionism idealism. Also, I thought that you have heard about it a lot. So Zionism is the understanding that upholds Jerusalem is the promised land for the Jewish nation. So Zionism is made into a movement by the gathering the entire conscience of the Jewish nation in the aspirate world, and then uniting the Jewish nation into a mission and movement known as political Zionism. That's also there's the map that I show you on the map in the PPT. That's Israel country. So, in the political dynamic of Israeli foreign affairs, especially foreign policy, the political system must be carried on this a sustainable manner with the interests and also needs of Israel itself. So, Israel foreign policy is oriented toward providing great benefit for the sustainability of life at home itself. Now in the last years, Turkey and Israeli bilateral relations have distracted by the activity of the Mavi Marmara they took at 2010 because military action by the Israeli army has violated the law of the law, and also has also provoked negative reaction from the many countries, and also for Turkish citizen also. Next is research papers. Even though its Turkish relation has still continuous until now, there are so many factors that make the relation between the two distracted and also not going well. But I will not and also make the a brief question for explaining my paper here. So the first is how did the Mavi Marmara become a major factor in the breakdown or in the relation between Israel and Turkey? And also, what is the impact after the Mavi Marmara accident on the bilateral relation between Israel and also Turkey? The next is theoretical framework. So I'm use two theory here from Dr. Siddiqat Mika books. The first is about the geographical diversity area. This is the theory is about that the fact that the Middle East is the geographically the most strategic in the world because it's located in between the three continents. Yeah, as we know, Asia, Africa, and also Europe, and also various regions that have influence and the big influence for the world. The diversity above, the create two implications that the first, the wider countries will tend to interface and also smaller countries such as the case of Sudan to Yemen and Libya to Egypt. And also the second is that the country which has a small territory is also expanding to expand its wiggle room. It is also cast between the Zionist state of Israel against its neighbor, Palestine. That's a diversity, there's the geographical diversity area. So the next is the theory of diversity of the population as a sort of the conflict. Arab tribes overall make up for 55% of the total population of the Middle East, for a US country with a majority population of tribal background and Arab culture. So for that, in the country with Arab cultural background, there are also many followers like Sunni and also Shia. Yeah, we know this is the Muslim majority, but the some Arab religions such as like Uni Emirate Arab and also Qatar, they don't have any. There's some people of that they not have any religion or non-Muslim. So because the main tsunami diversity above this is the one factor and that made the conflict used to happen in the Middle East. So this is the two theoretical framework I use. Uh, okay, let's begin with the discussion. The first is Mavi Marmara as the manufacturer of this conflict. Why? We should accept that because until now the demand for the compensation that given by Turkey for Israel for the family victims of the death have not been made by the Israel. So on the Turkish side, and also and then this made Turkey continues to urge Israel to comply with all Turkish demand for the Mavi Marmara accident, including the payment of compensation to the family of the victim. Because they haven't met yet, and then Turkey may give the decision to re-establish the relation between the two, and also cut anything that make they have been erased before. So this is why in the Mavi Marmara, the kids getting anger, and then this is the reason why the result of the Mavi Marmara become the main bilateral factor from this. So the next is this is about the Mavi Marmara as the main factor of the conflict. So the next is normalization of Israel-Turkish relations. Um, yeah, until the normalization effort could be agreed is this in 2016, and they both decided to sign a deal between the two in the agreement as the follow. Yeah, the agreement is about uh, the first the Israel has to the first it has to give the help for Palestine, also give them electricity, and the next in also helping Turkey to build an hospital in Gaza area. This is the agreement about the two in normalization in 2016. The conclusion here is the Mavi Marmara accident has been the main factor and has distracted the tourism between Israel and also Turkey. So over time, they did a sound deal to make the relation between the two improve, and also and at the end, at 2016, the relationship returned to work together and also established in a good relationship. So the decision by Turkey has had negative impact, like the economic and also the tourism that we enter, and also the weapon products they cannot enter to Turkey. Yeah, this all about the Mavi Marmara, and also the political between Israel and also Turkey as the main case here. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. If there are any questions, feel free to ask me.